Are you wondering if you're eligible for Biden's student loan forgiveness plan and how do you qualify? In this video, I will answer the 7 most popular FAQs. Number 1 FAQ, most popular, who's eligible for this $10,000 student loan forgiveness plan? Well, if you're single and you make less than $125,000, then you're eligible. If you're married and you file taxes jointly, and your combined income is less than $250K, then you're eligible for this $10,000 student loan forgiveness plan. If you received a Pell Grant, you could get an additional $10,000 in student loan debt relief. Number 2, most popular FAQ, what types of student loans are eligible? Well, only federal student loans are eligible in Biden's plan. That includes your Federal Plus loans if you're a graduate student, and if you're a parent plus loans are also eligible. Private student loans are not eligible, so only federal student loans. Follow-up question to this, tip number 3, does your FFEL loan qualify for loan forgiveness? Well, maybe. It's kind of tricky. If your FFEL loans were eligible for the payment pause that began in 2020, then it might be eligible for the $10,000 debt cancellation. But typically, it's not. So if you weren't eligible for that payment pause, then one thing you can do is to consolidate your FFEL loan into a federal direct loan. And after that, it may be eligible then. FAQ number 4. Let's say your debt is more than $10,000. Let's say it's $50,000. And your balance after it's successfully forgiven becomes $40K. Well, question is, will your monthly payments get reduced? Again, it depends. Student loan servicers haven't really received instructions on when and how these payments will be recalculated. Typically, if the balance or the payments doesn't really significantly change, then your provider might just have your payments remain the same. So it's typically best to call them up. Now, if you're already enrolled in an income-driven plan, like repay or pay as you earn, your payments most likely remain the same because even though your $10,000 debt is canceled, typically your payments are calculated based on your discretionary income and household size. Now, if your loans have been on pause since March 2020, expect your payments to begin again in January because the moratorium is going to be over by the end of December. Another popular question, FAQ number 5, do you need to apply to get this $10,000 student loan forgiveness program if you're eligible, or does it happen automatically? Again, it depends. If you're enrolled in an income-driven plan and you already submitted your latest tax return, so they already have that information, you've certified your income, then most likely you can just sit tight. According to the Department of Education, close to 8 million borrowers are eligible to get automatic relief. Otherwise, or if you just want to make sure, you'll need to apply by early October. You can sign up online. You can go to ed.gov/subscriptions, ed.gov/subscriptions if you want to get an email alert when it's ready. And the deadline for applications is December 31, 2023. December 31, 2023. If you're finding this video valuable, please do click on the subscribe button. Now we're down to the last 2 most popular FAQs. FAQ number 6, when will you exactly get this $10,000 debt cancellation? It's going to be exciting to see your debt balance be reduced. Or if you have $10,000 left, it becomes 0, right? Actually, we have a friend from church and she's excited about this because her monthly payments are going to be freed up. That'll help them qualify for the house that they're trying to buy. Your balance should decrease within 1 month to 1.5 months after you've submitted your application. And FAQ number 7, the last, will you have to pay taxes on this $10,000 student loan debt relief? Well, for federal taxes, you do not have to pay federal taxes on this canceled debt. State taxes is another story. Depending on where you live, they say that around 13 states may impose state taxes on this canceled debt, and it might range from $300 to $1,100 on this forgiven student debt loan. And these states may include Virginia, New York, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and a couple other states. So it's really best to consult a tax professional or a financial advisor.